Hey Dave, great to have you back.
Thanks, Mark. Great to be here.
Do me a favor, tell everybody who you are.
Dave Duckwitz, Internet executive and most recently CEO of CitizenHawk.
Awesome. Well, I certainly know from talking to you, you've had a number of interesting experiences, interesting probably in quotation marks. What would you say could be one of your most interesting or challenging leadership experiences?
Ooh, it's a tough one. I don't have any hair left, so you can imagine I've probably been through a few of them.
Yeah.
But, probably the one that I'm most proud of is my last engagement where I came into a failed startup. I had some significant, very well-known investors, an institutional investment firm by the name of Avron that was backed by Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, with a number of other very successful, influential, almost celebrity-type business guys on the board, Mark Vadon from Blue Nile and Zulily and Gary Kremen from Match.com. And so these guys had invested in a business that basically didn't work. And I was brought in with company. The status of the company was there was not much cash left, and the business model wasn't working. So that was probably the most significant challenge that I've taken on because I had a short fuse. I needed to either do something like raise money or get the business going, or it was going to be game over. And I wanted to prove to the caliber of the individuals that were involved that I could take the ball and run with it because I figured great things could happen from there if I can get them through this one because this was a sinking ship. And I'm very proud to say that I was able to assemble a terrific team. We were able to actually turn the business into a formidable profitable business in a period of time such that I actually didn't have to go out and raise another round and take on further dilution, which was great for everybody. And went through all the types of things that traditional startups go through in terms of trying to get the business honed in and get the reoccurring revenue model nailed and then try to figure out who in the heck's going to buy you. And so we did that very successfully. I think one of the highlights in terms of the whole exit process was being able to get two interested parties to the table at the same time, because when you do that, obviously you can get a little auction type of environment going, which usually generates a pretty good outcome for at least the buy side of the sell side of the equation, I should say.
No, that makes sense. I have a quick question. Does it potentially, and I guess it depends on the situation, does it make it easier or harder, getting that restarted, restarted with the name brands you have that have invested in it?
Yeah, it's I think in some cases it helped quite a bit because I can leverage the type of people that were involved with the business from a credibility standpoint. And that helped. You can only get so far off of that. You, at the end of the day, you still need to be able to execute and deliver on the product, the quality, the service, whatever it is that you're setting out to do. But I would certainly agree with you, Mark. That was an advantage in terms of having guys like Howard, Mark, and Gary, in terms of being associated with the brand. And you got to believe I leveraged that to my best ability.
I bet you did, and you should too. Hey, congratulations on the great work you've done, and we appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate the time.